Hello everybody and welcome to Kick Reacts, where today we'll be joined by 3 Everton players, and as it says, they will be reacting to the best bits in their time at Everton. So let's get straight into it. We've got James Tarkowski with us to start. Let's roll the clips.
That's exciting. Is this my best clip already? Just walking on the pitch?
That's it, it's a wrap. So this is your Everton debut, of course, here. First time at Goodison Park. I'm imagining that was quite a special feeling for you, James.
Yeah, first day as a toffee. Yeah, very exciting times, and we pack it out, don't we? It was a good day against Chelsea. Not the result we wanted, but I remember it being quite a good performance, quite exciting times. And yeah, good day, besides the result.
It was really unlucky as well, wasn't it? It was a tight game, and I think in the end...
Yeah, we played well. We played well. It was a penalty, wasn't it?
Yeah, that's right. And this one?
Yeah, nearly on. Managed to get my head on it. I should score more goals, to be honest. The amount of times I get my head on the ball in the box, I should score more goals.
That said, you scored a couple already at this point this season.
Yeah, I have. I feel like I should do more. I get my head on the ball quite a lot. I'm targeted quite a lot from deliveries, so I'm expecting a few more this season. And
Dwight as well, of course, former teammate of Burnley, and it seems to be him that gets the ball on your head a lot of the time as well.
Yeah, we've spent the last 7-8 years he's kicked the ball onto my head, so maybe he's just used to targeting me. So yeah, as I said, hopefully a few more to come this year.
I'm sure lots of Blues will listen to that and be delighted. And like we just said, it's your next clip.
Yep.
Everton versus Arsenal earlier this year.
Round the back post. A lot of teams do this where they have the big ones on the line and then a smaller one marking you. So if you manage to get the blocks onto the bigger players,
you're in. You
get yourself free usually, and there you go.
I absolutely love this celebration as well. The knee slide, pure passion there.
Well, as I say, I don't score many, so the knee slides, it's a classic, innit? So we like to get it out. That was a good day, because we've been through a tough time there. Manager's first game against a team who were absolutely flying at the time, so not a great day for everyone. Typical that Dwight crossed it and I headed it in with the gaffer's first day at Everton. That's
it, the Burnley connection there. Sean Dyche has come in, 2 players, you and Dwight, that have played under him before, and it was kind of fitting that it was the assist from Dwight and the goal from you. And as you just referenced as well, at that time, Arsenal were absolutely flying. Everyone had them as favourites to win the league. We were at the other end and things were very tough. And I think before that game, everyone would have kind of had it down as an Arsenal win, or the majority of people. Did that give the group a massive belief towards the end of the season to kick on as well? And ultimately, we stayed up.
Yeah, I think it was just a sign of what was to come from us, really. A dogged team that was going to be hard to beat. I think early on in the season we'd played well in games, but we always seemed to concede really poor goals and not put the ball in the back of the net, and that was a typical probably Sean Dyche performance. Hard to beat, dogged, get a goal off a set piece. Against a good side, but he's always seemed to pick up quite good results against big sides, and that was an example of that there.
Yeah, absolutely. And for you as well, to get the goal and as a centre-half to keep the clean sheet as well, it was pretty well the perfect day, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was, but it wasn't like we just hung on in there. I think they had a couple of chances, but not many compared to what an Arsenal team would usually create. So it was a very, very, very good performance that day.
Yeah, I remember that one very fondly. I think my heart was going quite fast towards the end, but a massive win, a great clip, and a goal for you there, Tarky, as well. Yeah. So let's roll the next clip. Oh, this one. Yes.
Defender's dream.
Yes.
The thing is, they actually nearly scored from it. I remember getting up and thinking, they just nearly scored from me tackling someone here.
Oh, well, thankfully Michael Keane was there to get the blocking. But what a tackle that is. And Evertonians as well love a strong tackle like that. And for you, would you prefer a goal or a tackle like that?
I do enjoy them, I must be honest. I do enjoy them. I think that's just all about timing. I think I could see he was looking to find a pass and he wasn't always concentrating on what he was doing with the ball. So once I seen him take a touch as he was looking around, I could just time the tackle onto him. Perfect. Man and ball, as they like to say. maybe more man than ball.
We don't mind that sometimes.
Yeah, no, I really enjoyed that. I say they nearly scored from it, which wouldn't have been ideal. I don't think it would have been a clip if they would have kicked it.
I was going to say, might not have made it into the cup then, James. But,
so cheers, Keno. Thanks for that.
But it's one of those as well. I just think you can see you absolutely steaming in, and as a fan sat in the Glad Street, you're going, oh, go on, get in there, and man and ball, you know.
Yeah, no, I like them ones. I like them. As I said, it's just about timing though, because if you miss time that, you're probably going to get at least a yellow card, especially with the position he was in. So it was all about timing. And a bit of force at the end.
Yeah, well, you got to let them know, they're in for a game, haven't you? But you got the timing right, so fantastic. Bit of a mixture here for you as well, Tarky. Here we go. not so long ago, this one, 23rd September this year.
Yep.
There you are again, sticking your head on that.
Yeah.
And a massive goal. Massive goal.
Well, I just put my fingers in my ears briefly there because I've been getting a bit of stick from the Brentford fans because I didn't leave in the greatest way.
Yeah.
But then I put my fingers in my ears and I thought, it's actually quite early into the second half. I'm not going to do that for too long, just in case they scored and they all start sticking the fingers in the ears.
And then you can see the photos after the fans giving it loads.
Yeah.
But the knee slide in there as well again, and there he is, of course, your mate Dwight.
Never too far away from me, is he?
Never.
No,
I love that. And, that was a massive goal as well. And again, we took the lead early in the game. Brentford got back into it, and then to take the lead again away from home, that was a fantastic.
We've sort of kicked on from there as well. Yeah. It's sort of been like a good building block from us away from home against a team. I think at the Brentford Stadium, they've got a really good record. Yeah. A lot of teams go there and struggle. Spurs drew early on in the season, I remember. So to go there and win the way we did, confident, comfortable. Great day for us, and nice to get the score sheet again.
Yeah, I bet you were relieved as well when Dom scored that one as well.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, no, because I think we were 1-0 up there last year. They scored a corner late on because they're a real tough team to play against. They get the ball in the box. They're really good at what they do. So for Dom to get that third one was nice and comfortable at the end, and we could just see the game out.
I've said before, I think at that one it was a bit of a yes, and then when Dom scored, it was we've definitely got the 3 points here, but a massive away performance as well. And as you said, you didn't have to worry then about any of this.
No, exactly. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So nice one, Dom, for that, and fantastic performance all round. Very recent.
Yep. So was my old teams, huh?
Yeah, that's it, exactly. And that man again as well, Dwight. That was a fantastic, fantastic goal on a very, very cold night under the lights at Goodison, and you got the first goal of the game. Yeah. We went on to win.
I would have liked to have celebrated him more. I didn't not celebrate because it was Burnley. It just sort of happened, and I just sort of ended up stood there with all the lads around me, so I didn't really celebrate, but Dwight celebrated for me.
I was going to say, after the game, I actually spoke briefly with Dwight about it, and I said, asking him about his celebration after he scored that goal, and then he said, well, Tarky had said before the game if he scored, he'd celebrate. And he said, and he never in the end, so I have to give it loads.
Well, he said he wasn't going to celebrate, and then he got an assist and celebrated. so we both went against our word, really.
No, but, against your former club there as well, again, that former Burnley connection. And it was a really important goal, I feel like, in that tie as well. It was to get into the cup quarterfinals. And it's one of those, I think, on a cold night like that, Burnley have been struggling, but the first goal always felt like it was important. So did the team build on that once you got that first goal?
Yeah, because we knew it was going to be a tough game. Burnley have changed the style a lot, but they're very good at what they do. They keep the ball while they move it around. And I think if it would have been 0-0, it would have got a bit frustrating for us not having a lot of the ball. But having that 1-0 lead made it a bit more comfortable, where we could accept that they were going to have a bit more of the ball. But when we'd get it, we'd utilise it maybe a bit better. And on that night we did, obviously. But that cup's been great for us. We've had 3 wins in it. We're in the quarter-final, and it's been a real momentum builder. So we're looking forward to the next round of that, because it's a real good chance to get to a semi-final of a cup competition. And I've always said, especially when I came here, that I wanted to get far in a cup competition, so hopefully this is that opportunity.
Fantastic. And another clean sheet for you there as well. Yeah. And as you said, cup run, we've had some big results in the league, and to get through to a semi-final, if we get through the next round, will be massive. And great. How much would it mean to you to have some Evertonians at Wembley?
Oh, it'd be incredible. Yeah, I'd say I've been frustrated for years with cups, because it's often overlooked a bit, the cup. Sometimes it's almost like the Premier League is the real focus, and the cups are like a bit in the background. Whereas this year it seems to have been a real priority for us, as well as the league. And it's helped us build momentum, because we had wins in that cup and it's really helped. So we're looking forward to the next round, because they say if we win that, we're into the semi-finals of the League Cup, and one round away from Wembley. So yeah, good times.
Fingers crossed, James. Well, thank you so much for joining us on this Kick Reacts. Thank you for watching your best bits. Brought back some good memories there and there.
Yeah, score some more goals now.
Yeah, we've heard it here now. He's going to get some more goals for us. So,
I'm going to try.
Going to try. James, thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate it.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
Nice one. Welcome back to Kick Reacts, and look who we've got now. It's Jordan Pickford, so let's get into it with the next set of clips. Do you remember this one, Jordan? A little while ago now.
Yeah, it was good save.
First season, was that?
Yeah, it was actually.
See, you've been here for a long time with us now, Jordan,
Yeah,
but...
No, it was a good strike from Jesse, and I've just read it well. But I think that there was either raining or the pitch was short, and so when it's like that, it's got a good answer it, really.
Yeah, and it was a fantastic strike by Jesse Lingard as well, and you know, your first season at Goodison as well.
Yeah, no, it was a good save, that one. Definitely one of my good ones. That.
Yeah, and as I say, a good while ago now, you recently just made your 250th appearance for Everton as well, so time flies, eh?
Yeah, it's you don't realise how quick it goes. I'm 30 next year, I'm dreading it.
I was just looking at it then thinking, you still seem so young now, but you look like proper baby face there, eh?
Yeah, I know. I think it's a Barnet.
The Barnet. Right, let's roll the next clip for you, Jordan. Oh.
Yeah, it was. I remember that. It was. I think I only had like 2 weeks off from the World Cup, and come back in, and I've made a bit of a howl with the first save. Good strike from the lad, but then redeemed myself with a good reaction save off Danny Ings to my left. It was just like flat out or.
Yeah, it was an incredible reaction actually, you know, and I think maybe you just like spilt the first one so you could get in there and save it from Ings.
Sure, get the crowd going.
That's it. Former Red, you know, it would have always been.
No, it was. To be fair, the strike was really good, and I thought I was in control, but it just came out, and that's just where you've always got to be switched on, even if you made a little error, ready for the next one, and made a good save from a bad error.
I think it's quite hard as well, you know, when sometimes the way the ball's bouncing at you and stuff, and it was a good hit, but that second one with the one arm, the strength in that as well, let you a buzzing after that.
I was fired up, and I just needed to just get myself out of trouble really, and just released my arm and just went after the ball. Strength
in that arm there, I tell you, watching that, but I think fans love watching you as well when you give it loads after a brilliant save, and another one yet again here. Another former Liverpool player as well. Close range, point blank there from Benteke. You just throw yourself into this one, Jordan.
Yeah, it was one of them where I didn't know. There's a tiny split-second moment where you have to make a decision, and seeing Benteke come in, I think the only way I can save that is just come and spread myself. Peter Schmeichel used to do it a lot back in the day, and it's not something you'd always do. It's just them split-second reactions as a goalkeeper. You've got to make them decisions to try and make a save. If I stay at home there and don't come, does he have an easy tap in or do I catch it? You never know. But on the day it comes as a good save.
Yeah, it's fantastic. And like I say, the sort of bravery to throw yourself at it like that and not give him any choice, then no option of getting the ball in the back of the net. There's no getting past you there. No. Absolute brick wall, love it. This one here, my word, this was something special. Not once, but twice there, Jordan.
Yeah, it was fair there. Yeah, it was just a spin when I've seen it hit the post and go back out. It's just I don't think I even saved that one. I'm not giving myself credit for that.
Oh, that's very modest of you.
But just to, obviously, I know it's hit the post, then your next reaction is where is the ball? And so I've had to follow it, but then I've had to spin round that way. But then I've had to go past it and decel to get my hand saved. So, yeah, it won't save the year, didn't it?
It did. I was just going to...
It wasn't too bad.
You took the words out of my mouth there, Jordan. It did get save of the season there. And, of course, that was a game of huge magnitude. We beat Chelsea 1-0. I think that was the one where Richie scored in the Gladys Street. Yeah. And, you know, the points at that point in the season were so crucial to us. So you must have been delighted to help Everton get the big 3 points that we needed that day in front of our fans.
Yeah, every game is crucial. Yeah. Every game you're playing, you need to win or at least get something for it. But at that stage of the season where we were in the table, it kind of was probably one of the turning points of keeping us above the relegation zone.
Yeah, it absolutely was. I remember that. It was a fantastic atmosphere, huge save. Speaking of atmospheres, never come much bigger than Derby Day, and what a save that was from Darwin Núñez. Big stretch, tipped onto the crossbar.
Yeah.
How did you know when you got your fingers to it that was being kept out there?
To be fair, it's because where that's my starting position, I've got to wait for the through ball. So then, after the through ball, I can't come and affect that. And it's how do I get back to my goal line as much quick as I can, and I've got to set react. And as he's about to pull the trigger, I've got to make sure I'm setting up, moving still, and give myself the best opportunity to make the save and to get the top hand, because a dipping volley and it was a good strike, but being in, getting the right set position, recovery lines as a goalkeeper was a big moment for me, really.
Loved that one as well. And we kept a clean sheet in that game. I think you actually made a number of top saves in that game as well.
I was decent that day.
Yeah, you were on fire, and you know, you'd never want to lose a derby, so to have got the draw that day, and I think, was that when we had the goal disallowed as well, late in the game? I think that was the same game. Cody?
Cody, I think. Did Henderson have one as well, disallowed, or was that another one?
That might have been a different one, the 2-2. And but yeah, that was a massive clean sheet, that one. And you made a few huge saves in the Gladys Street as well. We love to see it. This, I mean, I remember watching this and being confident that you'd save, but also feeling extremely nervous because of the magnitude of it. I mean, there was a lot of talk about the water bottle and things like that, but there's only so much that can do for you, isn't it? Like, at the end of the day, it's happening live time. What was going through your mind?
I know I've saved one against Malice to me right before in the, I think it was the League Cup. So I know, and I know him from England, and
of course,
I think I've just he was probably expecting me to dive, and I've watched his penalties during the World Cup when we were practicing, and I just had a feeling he'd go down the middle, so I just did a fake move to me right and got back to the centre. I should have really caught it, but it was just that rev limiter was through the roof, really. There was the fact that the ball's coming, I was like, what do I do here? Just get rid of it and just hope for the best. But it was kind of a big moment for a relegation scrap again, really. It
was huge because I think at that point we were 2-1 down as well. Coleman had gone off in the game, so that rocked us a bit. And you think then they win the penalty. And at that point, you know, if they score that and they go 3-1 up, they probably go on to win the game. And then ultimately it was Leicester that went down. So that was a save that kept us in the league, really. So, you know, that must be something you look at and think,
oh, yeah, it was good. I think we dominated the game from the second half. I think I built momentum. And like you say there, if you go 3-1 down, you're chasing the tail. And but for us to clinch a draw and should have maybe got all 3 points was good.
Yeah, it was. I remember Iwobi scoring early in the second half, and that maybe doesn't happen if you don't make that save. So it was huge. And again, same season.
Yeah.
This was huge. Again, heart in the mouth moments, I think.
Yeah.
Another save again kept us in the league. If that goes in, if you concede in that game, Everton aren't in the Premier League, and the pressure on you. You just hurt yourself as well, I believe. You'd hurt your wrist, is that right?
Snapped my tendon and my finger or something. So, but it was a comfortable save. I think I said in an interview before, if I think the lads hit it that well, that makes the save a bit easier.
Yeah.
But you've always got to make that save when it comes, and that's why you've got to be, as a goalkeeper, you've got to be concentrated for 95 minutes, and you know, being on your A game till the final whistle goes.
Yeah, but you've done your ligaments in your finger. Did you feel the pain when you saved that, or was it like the adrenaline so much?
It was just numb.
Yeah.
Instead of the top, put some tape around, I'll be sweet. But yeah, it was, you know, flat out again and give it me all and 100% wear the shirt of pride and get that victory that we needed, and a position we didn't want to be in going into the final day, but we showed great determination and character to get ourselves out of it.
Yeah, and you do. You always fight for the badge, and I think the fans know when you're in between them sticks, you'll always give absolutely everything you've got. Play through the pain with the numbers from the northeast as well. So you're a tough lad. This season, Jordan.
Yeah.
I mean, again, I think injury time seemed to have gone on forever at this point.
Yeah.
The ref just seemed to keep letting it go, but double, triple save, whatever you want to call it. There, it was huge and kept us, got an important point on the road at the end of the day as well.
Hit me straight in the grid. It was a really good save and just turn, set, react, can't affect the corner, get myself in the best position to make a save if the lad gets ahead or not. Ollie does, then I'm ready for it. The second one's a bit of the lucky one, hits me straight in the head. But I'm switched on kind of thing where I've made a save. Where's the ball? What can I do? I knew where the ball was, so I'm ready for the next one. And the last bit, you can see me. I can see the lad coming in from the left, so I've managed to use my foot to drag the ball towards me to pick it up.
Incredible.
So yeah, I'm always switched on and always ready to make saves.
That's it. It's not just about, you know where to be. You can't always predict exactly where the ball's going to end up, but you know roughly he's here, this is what he's going to do. Whether you save it with your grid, as you said, your feet, your hands, that was a big save and the first point of Everton's season. And I think if that goes in, mood drops significantly. So it was huge, really.
Yeah, I've been floating over arse, I would say. It was a big point, but a disappointing one where we thought another game where, like we have this season, we could have picked up a lot more points, and that's just the way football is. But we keep building, we're building something now, and just keep moving forward. You
can see that, and just to finish on quickly, Jordan, 250 appearances plus now for Everton. You secured your future to the Toffees recently. You love this club, and that shows. And I'm sure we'll see many big saves like that to come in your future. Yeah,
of course. I have a 4-year deal, and every time I wear the shirt, when I go on the football pitch, I wear it with massive pride, and I'm a big football fan myself, so I know what it feels like to come every Saturday and watch the team play, and that's why I've got so much pride and passion, because I was once a fan going to watch Sunderland play, so when I pull the shirt on, I'm ready for action.
Good man. Well, we're very lucky to have you here, Jordan. Thank you so much for your time. Thank you for watching those clips back with us.
Cheers, thank you.
Thanks. Mate. Thanks ever so much. Appreciate that. Welcome back to Kick Reacts. We've seen James Tarkowski, we've seen Jordan Pickford, and now it is the turn of Abdoulaye Doucoure. Some big moments in there. Let's get into it. So here you can see your first Everton goal, Abdoulaye. I mean, it's weird seeing now, with the empty stadium, COVID times and stuff like that, but what were your feelings in that moment, obviously?
Yeah, I was waiting for the first goal. You always wait, for your first goal. It's always difficult to come. But I was very happy. It was an important game away from home. Very good cross from Lucas Jean, and I was very happy to have scored that goal.
It was a great delivery, wasn't it, from Dean, and then a nice headed goal. We've seen a few of your feet, but you do like to score with your head as well.
Yeah, sometimes I try to. I'm not the best with my head for sure, but when I'm in the right place, you know, it's easy to score goals like this.
It's fantastic, and as you said, you know, the first one as well, it gets that sort of off your back, doesn't it? Like, I've scored now,
Yeah.
and you're not every game thinking, I need to score my first Everton goal.
Yeah, definitely, you know, because when I signed here, you know, obviously my first aim was to score goals for the club, and to get the first one is very, very important, very nice, and just get off, you know, the pressure off your shoulder. And yeah, I was very happy for that one.
It was brilliant,
Yeah.
and you know, your fellow, you know, French Lucas Dean there as well, and what a left foot! It was brilliant.
Yeah.
But it was the first of many, wasn't it? The first of many goals,
Yeah.
and we'll have a look at some more of them now.
Yeah.
In Southampton, opening day,
Yeah.
couple of seasons ago.
Yeah.
Turn. Oh, wow. Wow. Love that. The passion, the shirt comes off.
Yeah.
The fans are going mental. I mean,
It was great memory.
yeah.
Because I remember it was just after the COVID, you know, so it was the first time the stadium was full now after 3 years. So obviously a great feeling. It was the true one as well, so I knew it was the winning goal after that. So obviously it just give you, you know, a lot of happiness after that.
Oh, it wasn't, like you just said, you know, COVID, it was such a tough time. And I'd imagine, you know, I worked in empty stadiums, but to be on the pitch and on the telly, they'd play fake sound over and stuff. But to be in on the pitch and not hear Goodison, we know Goodison's loud, it's intense.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, and so to miss that and then score, have the fans going mental, the shirt comes off. We were just saying you got a booking for it, I believe.
Yeah, I had the booking, yeah. But you know, it was massive, you know. Everyone coming back into the stadium, and it was opening game as well. So no, it was massive, you know. I was very happy for that goal, yeah.
It was worth the yellow, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was definitely. Yeah.
And the actual goal itself, I mean, firstly, I love the little lob by Seamus in the build-up, and then the turn from yourself and the strike, top bins. It's a nice one, that, wasn't it?
Yeah, I was thinking to control and shoot on my left foot, but it just like, you know, touched my other legs, and I just turn over and I just like, you know, think about like, you know, to shoot the hardest as I can, and it was a top bin, so I was very happy.
It was brilliant. I remember watching that at the time, and you can see the emotion from the fans, from yourself, from your fellow teammates.
Yeah.
Opening day, back at Goodison.
Yeah.
Absolutely brilliant.
It was nice.
Let's roll the next clip, Dukes. Last season.
Yeah.
Pink kit, like that kit. I mean, talking about your head there
it's
before.
like my teammates will say like it's a typical Dukes goals, you know, because I'm in the right spot, right moment. I know like a corner, you know, you have very difficult to defend against, especially with Tarky. So I'm just like, you know, always around him because I knew we're going to win the ball, and it was a very important goal away from home. You know, it was a difficult time for us, but to bring back a point from Chelsea was very important. Yeah.
Oh, it's huge. And,
yeah, it was huge.
You know, like you just said as well, that time, a lot of people going into a game away at Stamford Bridge would think Everton might struggle to come back with a result, but that fighting spirit as well, to score twice after, you know, conceding 2 as well. Yeah. And like you just said, with your teammates, if you're in and around the right area, which you always seem to be, you know where to be at the right time. And the little cheeky... Did you know it crossed the line?
I knew it. Yeah, because, you know, when the goalkeeper came just a little bit in front of me, I knew if I'm like, I'm be able to just flick the ball, it's going to be in. So I just see the ball in, and I knew it was going to be a goal.
It was a brilliant one, honestly. You could see your mate Amadou running up to you there as well. You're good friends with Amadou, eh?
Yeah, very good friend. And, you know, always when I score, he's so happy for me. So I'm very delighted to have scored that goal as well. Yeah.
I love to see that with Amadou, actually. It doesn't matter even if he's on the pitch or not. When someone scores, he's just buzzing, isn't he?
Yeah, just buzzing, you know, because, you know, it's so difficult to score goals. And obviously, when one of the teammates score, you're just happy for him, you know. Yeah.
It's brilliant. I love to see that. I love to see that friendship and the team spirit's what it's all about. Yeah. You've got another clip here. The pink kit again. Yeah. And this game, Abdoulaye.
This game, amazing game.
It was only this year, and it's
it just like
feels like a long time ago.
Yeah, a long time ago. Yeah.
And things felt very different then to how they do now. Yeah. This time, Brighton were flying as well.
Yeah, just flying. You know, everyone was. I don't think they give us like any chance to win the game. So, but before the game, I was very like can't say like confidence because I just said like, guys, we need points. We need to beat, great teams. And it was the case that game.
Yeah, I love that. You're giving the team the talk and the build up to it. Like we have to go there. We have to get a win. And there it was. 35 seconds.
Yeah.
Oh.
It was very early, but after that goal, it just gave us like a lot of confidence. We knew this afternoon going to be out there.
Yeah,
definitely.
Do you know what as well? I think sometimes there is that saying of, well, there's a couple in this game actually, so let's see the next one as well. Oh, what a hit as well. First time.
This one was one of my favorite goals. Yeah, definitely.
Because at that point, we'd have known we're taking them points back.
Yeah, definitely, yeah. Because, every action was a goal that game. So obviously, especially this one was just like after the first one. So yeah, it was great.
Absolutely fantastic. Yeah. And he said to start the game so aggressively, get the early goal, and in a place that's really again tough to go, and a time we were struggling. It would be easy for teams to think, oh, it's Everton today. We'll try and get the 3 points. But you were like, not today. No.
Not today. No, that day. No, to be honest, I think even Brighton were very surprised. For the way we played, because the game plan was perfect. Obviously, we scored very early, so it just gave us like that confidence, like the plan was working. And that day we were very good.
And a massive scoreline in the end. It was like
5-1. Yeah, 5-1. Against Brighton is They give us a massive confidence to go to the other games, to know you can score goals. And it was great.
A decisive moment, I'd say, in the season, wasn't it? That we were fighting hard for points, but to go and score 5 away from home and turn a team over like that, did that give you as a player and as a team like, right, lads, we can do this?
Yeah. I think that game was the marking point for us. For me personally, it was the marking point because Brighton were flying at that time, and it was a very difficult game. But after that 5-1, we just saw like, guys, you can't go down. You just keep playing like this and win games. Yeah.
And that's exactly what we did.
Yeah.
We kept fighting and we stayed up, and that brings us very, very nicely to this next goal. I'll take this one in a second because wow. Wow.
Is that a survival goal? Goodison Park erupts. Doucoure batters it home.
I find it like watching this goal still makes me very emotional.
Yeah.
I mean, how do you even begin to talk me through that one? Like the goal itself, what it meant, the technique, it just...
it was just perfect, to be honest. Yeah, I think, you just dream to score goals like this, Obviously, it was very tense, before the game. I never want to be in that position again, for sure. But, it just bring back a lot of memory, a lot of emotion, because it was a very difficult season for my personally as well. The goal was just like amazing, right spot. I just give everything. You can see I didn't think once, but to take that shot, and it was magnificent.
And thank God you did, because I remember at that time, I would have been in the Park End as well, filming. And, at the time, Leicester were winning and the pressure was on. We knew we had to win this game to guarantee safety in the Premier League. Everton's magnificent history and, always in the top flight. And we didn't want that to come to an end. It couldn't come to an end. And we're thinking, where's this goal going to come from? And, the little knockback and it falls to you, Doucoure, and you couldn't have hit it any sweeter. And the noise, my God, the noise. How did that feel on the pitch at the time to have all 38,000 people just screaming, crying, the passion?
Yeah, it was amazing, to be honest. I can't even remember the crowd because it was too much going on. You can see the celebration, my teammate. I don't know even what I was saying at the end, to be honest, because it was just too much.
Yeah.
We knew Leicester was winning at halftime, so it was very tense. We didn't. To be honest, I didn't know how we're gonna score because we didn't have too many chances. Games like this, everyone is very tense. The pressure is massive. Yeah, and it was just like, yeah, a goal like this gonna be, you know, was amazing.
One of the most important goals I think that will ever be scored for Everton, and you know, you scored it.
Yeah, maybe, yeah, because, you know, final day to stay up at home. Obviously, yeah, it's not like hundreds of times like this, you know, in your career. So obviously, this one will be something I will cheering and remember forever, definitely. Yeah.
I hope we don't have to have pressure goals like that again.
Yeah, hopefully,
Abdoulaye.
yeah.
As I say, yeah, it gets me
Hopefully.
choked up still watching that. It's incredible, absolutely incredible. And this season now, big win, Brentford away.
Yeah.
Again, the technique, absolutely incredible. And that was the opening goal. Early again.
Yeah, like, you know, again, Turkey, you know, like I said to you, when the ball is in the air, always, you know, want to be around Turkey, and it was a great finish, to be honest. So yeah, I was delighted to score that.
You nearly scored one like pretty well the same in that game as well,
yeah,
didn't you?
Yeah. Like I would like prefer to score the second one, because, you know, the action was very nice, and but yeah, it was nearly there. But that game, remember, like Brighton game, you know, the season before, it was the same, like the game plan and everything. We scored quite early. I have another chance. This one didn't went in, but it was the same kind of game.
And it was like, I think after that one that was so close, then Brentford equalised, but we still went on to win 3-1, and that character is there as well.
Yeah,
isn't it,
it shows, like, away from home, you're very strong this year. That game, we were very good. We just conceded that goal, very unlucky, but I think during the game, we were the better team, and we deserve to win the game.
And the clip isn't in there because it's, you know, very recent, but you just added to your tally again away at Crystal Palace. You know, another goal for the Toffees on the road and another big win.
Yeah.
You're flying, Abdoulaye.
Yeah, and the man, I feel great. You know, I feel confidence. The ball just came to me in the right space, right moment. I know I can score a lot of goals, so I just have to be focused on the. Hopefully, I'm gonna score more goals for the Toffees.
Well, let's hope so. And you've just recently, you know, signed a new contract. You seem to have a brilliant relationship with Everton Football Club and what it stands for, the fans. You feel at home here? Yeah,
I feel at home. You know, I've always been very happy to have signed here. I knew Everton is a massive club, and obviously to sign my new contract, you know, 2 weeks ago, I was very, very delighted. I was waiting for that for a long moment, and I feel great here. I feel home. I love the fans. I love the way the team is playing, and I feel myself very good here.
Abdoulaye, I've really enjoyed watching that. I nearly had a little tear in my eye at one point. Thank you,
Thank you so much. Yeah.
Thank you for reliving those best moments with us. It's been an absolute pleasure.
Thank you so much.
And thank you for all them goals.
Yeah. Thank you so much.